We need to be an agency that is for all, and so that's something that embodies all people, because we want to see our communities get better.
My son was bringing home paperwork, and I ignored it for a while, just thinking it was something differently, until I took the time and sat down with Miss Katie, and she explained to me exactly what the red zone was.
Well, identifying factors for kids that would need red zone support in our schools are a lot of the time different behavioral issues in class, sometimes anger outbursts or inability to focus, or kids that miss a lot of school and maybe need some extra support through their families.
My mom thought it would be good for me, kind of like a counselor.
There are so many dedicated individuals that work in this school, and I've gotten to meet them, talk to them about the students that we share, and they've really helped me get acclimated to the school. They've helped me with education, tools, resources, getting the things that I need to help my students grow and thrive.
I like to sing.
My favorite subject in school is language arts.
Dance.
I like to dance.
Pray. And I like to help people.
Be a football player.
When I get older, I want to bake and I want to run my own baking company.
Just fell in love with the kids, fell in love with helping them and working with them and seeing them every day, their reception towards me. Also just hearing Maurice talk about his passion and where he wanted to see the agency go, saying, if you were here, you had to be here because you actually loved what you were doing and you weren't here just for a paycheck. I
initially came from the retail management world, so I was in business. And transitioning over to working with kids every day has really been rewarding.
Things that I like about the program is the interaction with my son, the communication, calling, just to inform me on different things that is going forth in the program, just giving me a follow-up on how he's doing in school as well, and even taking the time to meet with me to see what it is that I look forward to having him accomplish out of the program.
A lot of it was being able to communicate effectively and fairly regularly with parents.
The relationship with the teachers are important.
That's actually what I love about this type of work, is it not only allows me, but requires me to build relationships with the students that I work with and the families, their parents, the guardians.
It takes that village to raise a child.
Sometimes when I'm mad, I will ask the teacher for a red zone pass, and I'll come down here and calm down, and I'll paint with Miss Sherry, or I'll talk, or take deep breaths. I really love about the red zone is that when you're mad, you can be filled up with joy.
When she explained to me what it was and how I could benefit from it, and so could he, I went ahead and gave it a try, and I am happy that I did go forth with it.
I was struggling with my behavior. I always used to get write-ups. I was having trouble with my anger, attitude in class, and walking out of class.
Things I have seen with Lamar is his attitude has adjusted. I have very little problems with his behavior. His communication skills has went up a lot as well. So I see a lot of positive things with him being in the Red Zone program.
If home is stable, then school would be stable.
I learned how to don't worry about what other people say to me.
Me too. The red zone has helped me to be better. My reading skills were bad, but I'm getting my reading skills good.
There have been times where you're working with a bunch of different students and you start to question whether or not your work is making a difference, or you're not sure, you don't see it, and then you hear a student say something like, Mr. Jones, one of the only people who I feel really cares about me.
He has a lot of kids that he works with, and I'm one of them. We talk about how I'm doing in class. I feel like he supports all of the people he works with.
Hearing something like that really makes me realize, okay, this is good. I'm glad that I'm here. Days can be tough, but knowing that the students are getting something out of it and that they're growing really makes me feel like I made the greatest decision.
I want to continue working with Miss Sherry because Miss Sherry understands me more in Miss Katie.
There's some other programmatic pieces that we'd like to add to what we're currently doing, which I think will take our efforts and our work to the next level.
This is a stress volcano. You put all the things on the red that makes you mad, and then put all things on the yellow that can stop it and make you happy.
It's important to be good in school because you need an education.
I'm getting to know students better. I want to be wealthy, and I want to go to medical school.
I want to go to Spelman College and get all of my degrees.
My hopes for the Red Zone in the future is just to expand, really. I love working with high school kids, and I would like to see more of this in high schools.
I hope that it continue to go forth to help kids and parents and families, that are struggling with kids that may have behavior issues, because it is a great program for redirection.
All we can do is get better. And so we really thank the people who gave us a chance. Those are the people that we want to thank, who took a chance on an agency that was months old and said, we'd like to have your services in our building. We thank you. We appreciate you. And we're doing this because I think that we all have the hearts for our kids and our communities. Once we get inside of your buildings, they're no longer just your kids, they're our babies too. We know that it's really village work. And so we thank you for being a part of the village, and we appreciate who you've been to the Red Zone. It doesn't stop here. We're going to keep growing, and you guys are the best part.
Achievement. Independence.
Community. Impactful.
I'm a Martian from Mars. You about to catch these bars. Every day I go to church, I say, God, thank you for everything you done. Thank you, Lord. I get my money, good. But the God says, I gotta take it back. Look, God get your blessings from above. You gotta take it up upon yourself, though. You gotta give people expression.